Hey everybody, I hope everyone is doing well. I want to do a quick video about Spanish. Now this actually goes not only for Spanish, but it goes also, I guess if you want to learn a different language, French or German or whatever it is, let me show you what helped me to learn Spanish. I'm not like a perfect Spanish speaker, but I do know quite a few words and I am able to communicate. So besides the normal, people go get programs or DVDs and things like that to teach them a foreign language. What helped me a lot was watching TV programs in Spanish, the Spanish channel and things of that nature. So definitely books and CDs and DVDs help. But let me tell you what really helped me out. So you get your ear trained to learn a new language. And so you get familiar with the words and the pronunciations. But once I got these dictionaries, I think I started with this one. So I got the dictionary, and on my job, I wound up using Spanish, okay, and running into Spanish speakers. And so what I did was I got this dictionary and I made myself familiar with words that I use on the job. And I had to try to expand my vocabulary. And the good thing about these dictionaries is that is English and Spanish or Spanish to English. So the best way to start is if you're going on vacation or if you have a certain occupation, you want to expand your vocabulary relevant to the words that you use on your job. So for example, if you, I don't know, fix cars, well, educate yourself on the names of these auto parts in Spanish. So this is just an example. I'm going to open up this dictionary and you see the word combine. Now you see how to say combine in Spanish. The verb is combinar. And of course, you have to conjugate the verbs. And that's where the grammar part comes in. But certainly you need to know the names of things that you need to talk about. And a lot of times when you speak to a Spanish speaker, they'll meet you halfway. So know how to say, for example, we look over here, let's see, cloak. Okay, maybe you sell clothes, or maybe your job entails you dealing with cloaks or clocks. Well, that's reloj for a clock. You know how to say, okay, now a cloak is copper. And if you're able to expand your vocabulary, a lot of times Spanish speakers will meet you halfway. You may butcher the sentences and you may not pronounce them, the words properly, but they'll know what you're talking about. So my advice to you is if you want to learn Spanish, you want to get yourself a Spanish to English dictionary with the translation, because something like this will allow you to hear a word in Spanish and then you can look that up on the Spanish side, and then you can figure out what it means. And like I said, you have to study and memorize these words. Cuanto. A lot of times in a store or in a retail environment, you will hear the word cuanto. Okay, that's going to be as much as. Okay. Or en cuanto a, as for, as regards. So basically, this gives you a little bit of grammar. How much? How many? Cuanto. Cuarenta. Cuarenta is 40. Okay, so it goes either way. You can look up a Spanish word to learn the English pronunciation and vice versa. So long story short, educate yourself on the names of things you need to know. Things in your job, things on a job site. If you're a nurse, learn the body parts, learn the names of diseases, and also you try to study the grammar as well so that you can put the sentences together. But certainly, when I started to expand my vocabulary and actually know and be able to point to things or describe things that I was referring to, they would meet me halfway. And the Spanish speakers are very happy that you're trying to learn their language. It's actually a sign of respect. So that's my advice to you. It's a good way to kind of pick up your learning of a different language. So I would say the top 3 are to submerge yourself in that language. You may want to watch the TV programs or the Spanish channel to absorb the language. Also, there are lots of DVDs and programs and websites out there that are going to help you. But above all, I would say expand your vocabulary, because I gotta tell you, when you know the names of things and you can have you can say what you're trying to say, you may, like I said, you may not make a nice sentence, but you can expand your vocabulary to the point where they know what you're talking about, and that's gonna help you by leaps and bounds to learn a different language. So, like I said, it works for Spanish, it works for German, French, all these languages. Watch, listen, and immerse yourself in it, because you don't really learn a second language. You kind of absorb it, and you just have to you go from there. But definitely expand your vocabulary. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and have a blessed day.